Everyone on Study Talk loves to be like, oh, you need to work on your weakest areas for that exam, but nobody has told you the most effective way to do this. And no, it's not just a rag checklist. Hear me out, this is exactly what you're going to do to properly identify those things that you need to work on. Number one, practice paper. You need to do an entire practice paper, and you need to do it under time conditions. It's all well and good being able to write a perfect, flawless essay, but if it takes you 3 hours, then this is a problem. Same with maths. If you get it after an hour of trial and error, but the question's only worth 4 marks, then this is also a problem. Do the entire practice paper and then mark it with the mark scheme and examiner's report. This is very important because the mark scheme helps you identify where you actually pick up marks from. You know, in essay subjects, how many knowledge, application, analysis, or AO1, AO2, AO3 marks are on offer. Do you get evaluative marks? You need to understand this so that you can give the examiner what they want to see. You also pick up those key phrases that the examiners want to see from you, particularly important in sciences. However, that examiner's report also helps you because you learn from your own mistakes and other students' mistakes. So even if you got a question right, the examiner's report will say, oh, a lot of students did this wrong. And even though you didn't make that mistake this time, you will know to not make it next time. The examiner's report will often have model answers, which is really helpful for when you've got questions wrong, because you can kind of see what a top student has done and emulate that in your own work. The next thing you're going to do is to get all of these things that you got wrong into a list and identify why you got them wrong using the marking criteria. So maths error, again, silly maths error, used the wrong numbers or something. Application difficulty, you knew how to do this topic, you just couldn't apply it to the question, or you couldn't identify that this is what the question wanted you to do. R is read question, again, just a silly error, you didn't read the question properly. K is knowledge, you quite simply didn't know the information. And then S is statement, as in you've not adhered to the mark scheme, or you've not given the examiner what they want to see in terms of terminology, or you've just not written an evaluation if you needed one. And then you're going to translate these over to the specification, and you're going to go through the specification and red, amber, green checklist. Because bear in mind that not everything that could be tested in a practice paper will be in every practice paper. Now you can do your red, amber, green checklist effectively, or significantly more effectively than you had done before, because you know why you're struggling with certain topics now. And then the final step is to go through that specification as you're doing your red checklist and explain out loud every spec point. If you can do it, cool, good, green. If you're struggling, it's in amber, and if you can't do it, it's in red. If you like this video, follow for more daily study tips.